Hello everybody, I am SSD Showstopper and today is the 11th of February 2024. Now I recently did a video on the entire Bob Marley squabble that's taking place within the family, including the post that Cindy Breakspeare had made expressing her love and the romance that she had with the late Bob Marley. And we've seen where any person saw it as an offense to Miss Rita Marley, who is the wife of the late Bob Marley, to the point where her son Ziggy Marley chimed in expressing how her mother was quite the lady and very supportive of Bob when he was alive and all that they went through together. Also the love song that Bob Marley had recorded for Rita Marley and stuff. Her other two daughters chiming in supporting their mother. But what we're seeing is a turn wherein people are supporting Cindy Breakspeare and saying that she has every right as a baby mother to speak on her romance, to speak on her love for him and what they shared together when he was alive. So I've seen the comments on TikTok, and I've also seen it on Instagram where people are coming out and are in support of Miss Cindy Breakspeare. And, you know, they're saying that whether she was a side chick or whether she was this, it was Bob who is to be blamed because Bob Marley is the one who was married. He was the one who was devoted. So they're actually saying that Bob Marley is the one who is to be blamed. He's the one that they should attack because he was the one who was married. He was the one who made a commitment to his wife, not Cindy Breakspeare. And so she owes Rita in no form of loyalty, no form of respect. It's Bob who owed it, and he chose to be a philanderer. He chose to sleep with her. He chose to record so many love songs with Cindy. So she believes strongly that Bob had loved her and cared about her. And we also saw a post wherein Cindy was speaking on her not being able to sit at the front row at Bob's funeral. And Rita was sitting at the front and all of these kind of things. So I'm saying that this is my take on it. This is my take on it. And I'm lost, okay? I did a video, or I did two videos. I think I did two videos on the situation of a side chick and a married man or a woman dating a man who is married and all of that. And for some strange reason, persons thought that I was supporting the side chick lifestyle and stuff. People thought that I was honestly supporting it, but I wasn't. I was just speaking in reference to what is actually taking place and what the dynamics are, what the dynamic is. I'm sorry, not are. What the dynamic is in a situation like that. So I'm looking into it and I'm saying that if Bob had loved Cindy as how she professed or how it is being portrayed, why didn't he divorce Rita? You understand? He could have divorced Rita and move on with his life if he loved her that much. If he loved her that much, and according to how it is being portrayed or how the narrative is being spin, it seems as if he had this undying love for Cindy, and you know, Rita, he put her aside eventually and it was all about Cindy. Why didn't he divorce Rita? So many persons before Bob had filed for divorce had moved on with their life and stuff like that. So if he's so in love with her, he could have moved on. He could have filed for divorce. He could have, you know, depart. Why did he stick around just the same? And might I add, Cindy is just one of the few baby mothers that Bob had. So what is so special? Why do you see, this is a situation, you know, when a woman is weak mentally, she allows a man to lead her just about anywhere because she believes the things that he says. A man who is married cannot commit to you. That's first and foremost. He cannot. There's absolutely no commitment he can make. He can say things that sounds really nice at the moment. He will do things that look really nice at the moment, but at the end of the day, he cannot make any form of commitment to you. Any commitment that he makes to you will include his wife. It will include his wife. He was a legally married man to Miss Rita Marley. He did not file for divorce. He did not file for legal separation. Nothing of the sort. So what right would you have to believe in yourself and all these women out there who are supporting you? What right does Cindy have to believe in herself, good and in clear conscience, that this man loved her to a point where she is entitled to the same respect, she's entitled to the same opportunities, she's entitled to the same inheritance, she's entitled to the same benefits and all of that as Miss Rita Marley? I don't get it. Rita Marley was not his baby mother, was not his side chick. She was his wife. She was his wife. And I need the persons in the back to get it clear through their head. A lot of you are lining up to do the same thing. Like I said, none of us are perfect. We are guilty of certain things, yes, but at the end of the day, a man who is married cannot commit to you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It matters not how much he tells you he love you, he care about you, he want to be with you. You are everything. He can buy you 10 mansions. At the end of the day, he cannot commit to you. And those 10 mansions can very well end up in what? Court. Because he has a wife that is legally bound to. We saw it with the case of, I think it was Donald Sterling, was the elderly white man who was dating, I think her name is Maria Shriver. She was his mistress. He was married. He owned one of those basketball teams. He's a billionaire. He owns one of those basketball teams. And, you know, he made some racist comment about Magic Johnson. And he didn't want her, his mistress, to be around these guys and stuff like that. And she leaked the voice note. He bought her a house. He bought her a car. The wife took her to court and took everything. The court granted the wife the house and the car. Because it said that it was the wife's money that he used to purchase it. You see how this game can play? This is a very dangerous game. You don't win. You don't win. Miss Cindy has gotten a child who is junior gang, and people respect. You are helping to tear down the reputation of your own son without realizing you have had other children after junior gang. Why keep reflecting on what's so special about this situation? You were married. You married after Bob's death. No, sooner, like some 3 months or something like that. You married, you remarried, you married someone else, you moved on with your life. What was the purpose of posting it? You posted to what? To provoke. It was a provocation. There's absolutely no reason to speak on where and where you had sex and in bedroom and in their house or wherever it is. It is just showing that you're a low-grade woman. It is showing you could win as much crown as possible. Money do not buy class. It doesn't buy class and it doesn't buy decency. So for all the persons who are out there and they are supporting this kind of thing, it seems as if there's a Jezebel spirit that is in Cindy Breakspeare. You have a son that's a beneficiary of Bob Marley legacy, who is also the son of Bob Marley. Why? You are putting your son in a bad light. You are putting your son in a bad light, miss. And it is not showing. You are old. You're a senior citizen. You are a senior. I'm sure Miss Cindy Breakspeare is probably in her 60s or pushing 70 years old. Why are you reflecting after so many decades after Bob's death? You understand me? You're reflecting on it and you're going around and people are supporting it. What's there to support? Yes, she can speak on Bob Marley's birthday, but to go around and posting, you know, where and where you were intimate with this man. It seems like you are provoking a situation. I know you might be upset. Your son have money. You have money. You can go and make a short film about your romance with Bob Marley. You can go and make a short film about it. Nobody's stopping you. I don't think so. I don't think there's someone stopping you. He had other baby mothers just the same. I don't see them behaving like that. I don't see them behaving the way you are behaving. And I'm trying to find out what's happening right now. I mean, possibly it may be, I don't know, some sort of mental illness that comes with age or something like that. So Miss Cindy is probably living in a moment that is past and gone for many decades. So probably she feel boosted to speak on these things as if it is current or it was just a few years ago. You understand me? Possibly that's the case. But in reality, you have married. It said that it was reported that you also got married again in 99. I'm not sure if you're still married. And I'm kind of concerned as to why. What's the purpose of this? You understand me? And people, you are going out there and supporting because a lot of you are sleeping with men who are married. They are not committing to you. It doesn't matter if he give you your supermarket money, if he give you your rent money, paying your bills and doing all of those kind of stuff. A married man cannot commit to you. A married man cannot commit to you. The things that he says to you will be a lie. It's just convenient in that time and space. You know, the things that he says is a lie. It matters not how he ill-treat his wife. It matters not if he move out and move in with you. One wrong move, he's either going to move out or he's going to take you out. But some out is going to take place. And I need the people in the back to get it. A married man cannot commit to you. A man who is married, it matters not what he says. He cannot commit to you. Unless he's a widower. He cannot commit to you. There's no commitment he can make that would be a legal binding situation. He can't. Miss Cindy, you were fooled. You were tricked. You were hoodwinked. You were bamboozled to believe that you were the only soul, precious love. How you know that Bob wrote all those songs for you? That's what he told you, right? So you don't think that he might have told the other woman the same thing? You understand what I'm saying? This is what they do. This is what they do. And I don't see, a man could never provoke me to disrespect another. There is not one man out there that can provoke me to disrespect a woman out there. You understand me? If him and that woman have beef, that's between him and the woman. Unless that woman interfere with me, then I'll strike back. Or if it's an harassment, I'll make a formal report at the police. I'll make a formal report at the police. So I don't know what you guys are supporting and saying that she's free to post this. No, she is not. If you are someone of decency or have any of that, no, it doesn't look good. You know it's good. But I guess you don't care. You know, we live in a shameless society. Hey, and she's an older head, so you guys are learning from her. You know, there are people outside in this world. Their great-grandmother were side chick. Their grandmother were side chick. Their mother were side chick. Their aunt, sister, cousin, nieces, and other relatives were side chick, and so they have been groomed into that lifestyle. So they take on the Jezebel spirit, and they don't see. You can't tell them where they are wrong. And this is one of the sad realities of the black community. A lot of times they don't know wrong from right. They don't know left from right. They don't know in from out, up or down. They don't know if they're going forward or backward. You understand me? Because, and let me tell you something. Not because you see a lot of things trending on social media or it's parading around like glitz and glamour and people love it and people like it. It doesn't mean that on the world stage or across the globe it is a lifestyle that is accepted. It doesn't mean that. I think there is a pageant in Japan where a woman has won the beauty pageant and they took the crown from her because it's reported that she was sleeping with a man who was married. So I'm just trying to show you, not because in Jamaica, they highlight a lot of this kind of lifestyle and they parade it around and they trend it and they make it look good. Yeah, me I F your man, me I F your husband, me I F your this and go there. Yes, me I get this and this your man give me and this is what your husband give me and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it is supported everywhere. There are corporations out there, if a man is sleeping around or is a philanderer, they'll remove him from the board. Because it's going to bring the company disrepute. Because someone can sue him for something. And then the company has to turn around and pay that person millions. And they're trying to avoid it. So not because you see a lot of things parading around, it doesn't mean that it is supported on a global scale. The world is very big. I don't know what Miss Cindy Breakspeare is trying to do. I guess because she wasn't, like I said, depicted in a wholesome way or long enough in the movie to show the romance between her and Bob. So she's probably in her feelings. You can go and do a short film just the same. You can go and do a short film. You have the resource, you and your son, you can, or maybe not. But, you know, based on how it seems, it would appear that you have some sort of resource. You can go and make a short film and make money off it if that's what you want. But guess what? I guess Miss Rita is going to make benefit from it because guess what? She is the wife of Bob Marley. So that's where your problem come in. You see how deep the rabbit hole is, ladies? Do you see how deep the rabbit hole is? So when you have decided that this is the life that you want to live and it sounds good and it sweet you for a moment, it's very bitter in the end. We are talking some 50 years. We are talking some, Miss Cindy said it was until in the 1970s she was with Bob. You understand me? So we are talking some 50 years or pushing 50 years. Long bitter ending. A long bitter ending. Because if she decides to do a film between her and Bob right now, Rita Marley is going to benefit from it. Rita Marley is going to benefit financially from it. So you see what's happening? That's why when you play a stupid game, you end up with stupid prize. And I've spoke about that she need to move on. People are saying that she needs to move on. But people are saying, yeah, she's free to do this. She's free to do that because Bob was sleeping around with a lot of person. Then if you realize that he was sleeping around a lot of person, common sense is telling you that, okay, you're not that special. You know, you can move on. You realize that he wasn't truthful. He was lying. You understand me? Move on. You understand me? You said 3 little birds, 1 love, all this type of love this and, you know, stir it up, darling. All those songs were for you. Where's the proof that those songs were for you? You weren't the only person he was with. Bob had a whole lot of women out there. And I don't see their mothers, if they are still alive, behaving like this. You understand me? And for you young females out there who are supporting this kind of thing and stuff. Like I said, nobody's perfect, but you don't want to support. These are things that you take to your grave, if such is even the case. There are certain things you don't put out there, especially when you have children. You understand me? You don't put certain things out there like that and the type of life that you were living and all these kind of things that you were doing. I want to be proud of it. You understand? It come and bite you back in the ass. It will bite you right in the butt later on in life. See who is benefiting right now? Miss Rita. Miss Rita is benefiting right now. Who is mad versus who is happy? Who is mad versus who is happy? It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. You guys just need to understand that this person is not truthful. If you're sleeping with a married man or if you're with a married man, this guy is not truthful. He cannot commit to me. He may say that he wants a child from me. He wants this. He wants to take care of me. He wants to get me an apartment. He wants to buy me a house. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. Should that wife find out, you would be in very deep hot waters. If that wife decide to take it all the way, you will be in so much misery. So much misery. Is that man penis worth it? Maybe it does. I don't know. Some women enjoy, you know, the penis of a man to that point. Probably it does. I don't know. I've never met that kind of penis, and I pray to God, pray to God that I never encounter that penis that's going to take me out of, you know, my common sense or my sense of understanding and reasonability. I don't want to meet that kind of penis. That seemed like a curse. That seemed like a spell. You know, that seemed like juju or witchcraft or something like that. I don't want to meet that penis. No. No way, ain't no way out. Ain't no way how. You understand? But that's all I have to say about it. So young females out there, do not think that there is something glorious about it. The guy might take care of you and give you some money and stuff like that. You move on with your life. Find somebody else for yourself that, you know, will make you happy, or someone else that will bring some sort of peace and joy into your life. You understand me? We can say this. But to go there and have to be tagging with this thing for so long, this is your reality. And I'm glad, that's why I said I'm glad she posted it, because we get to see what's really taking place. All of you will see your future. This is what it's going to look like. You will benefit nothing. You'll get nothing from it in the end. In the end, you get nothing from it. You're married so many times and you're still unhappy. You have so many kids after Bob with other men and you're still unhappy. You understand what I'm saying? So just take this as a learning lesson. And that's all I have to say about it. Thank you so much for your time. May God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.